Hi everyone, it's Chantel from the Mommy Bookworm. It's almost spring! I love spring. It's so beautiful and just lovely to be outside. I'm so excited for spring. One thing I don't like about spring? Allergies. Don't like them. Since Tuesday is the first day of spring, I decided it would be a good idea to talk about some of my most anticipated reads of the spring. I have 5 books that I'm going to be talking about today, and I am looking forward to each and every one of them. Without further ado, let's get started. The first book I'm going to talk about is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. The Astonishing Color of After is expected to release on March 20th, which is the first day of spring and our closest publication date. Not only is the cover gorgeous, the story sounds incredible. It's about our main character, Lee, who goes to Taiwan to meet her maternal grandparents and is in search of her mother. While she's there searching for her mother, she uncovers ghosts and family secrets that she never thought she would come across. And as she is grieving her mother's death, she realizes that she must come to terms with the fact that she kissed her best friend and her crush, Axel, the same day her mother was committing suicide. So not only does this title discuss depression and suicide, it just seems like a really good story. This is a YA book. It talks about the realities of these things, but in a gentler way. I'm really looking forward to that. I really want to get a physical copy, but we'll see what happens. The second book is I Have Lost My Way by Gail Forman. I actually had the chance to get a sneak peek of this book from NetGalley, and so far it sounds incredible. There are 2 things that I really like about this story just from the general outline of it. It is partly the story of a musician, and it is placed in New York City. 2 awesome qualities for me anyway. Freya is a singer who has lost her voice right as she's recording her debut album. Haroon is making plans to run away from everything that he's ever known, and Nathaniel is traveling to New York City with nothing but a backpack and a plan to go along with it. When an accident draws these 3 characters together, they realize that their problems may be able to help others get out of their problems. So this seems like a very awesome read, and I loved If I Stay, I like Where She Went. I just really like the way that Gail Forman writes, so this book will probably be no exception, and so far, like I said, I have the sneak peek and I am loving it. I Have Lost My Way is expected to release April 1st. The third book I'm looking forward to is Not That I Could Tell by Jessica Strasser. Not That I Could Tell is expected to release on March 27th. It is about a group of mothers who occasionally get together kid-free, which is a rare occurrence. As a mother, I know this. One Saturday night, they meet around the fire pit and the discussions become personal. Well, it turns out that one of them goes missing. This is about the search for what happened. As the investigation goes on, the women are forced to look into their own lives and see who they can really trust and if they really know the people that they are associating with. As a mother, this looks like an awesome read. I'm super excited about it, and I think it sounds incredible, very mysterious, and really looking forward to this one. Book number 4 is The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy. This is another psychological thriller, and it is also very similar to the last book I discussed. It is about a group of mothers, they call themselves the May Mothers, who all gave birth in the same month, May. Twice a week they go to a park to visit and just get that adult conversation that everybody craves as a mother. And they share everything about what they are doing with their children, the joys and the perks and the downsides. The group decides to meet up at a bar and have some drinks one night, so of course everyone had a babysitter, and everyone assumed that their babysitter was trustworthy. Well, turns out one of the babies was abducted. Winnie, a single mom, was terrified to leave her 6-week-old in the care of someone else. The May Mothers insisted that it was going to be fine, and now Midas, her son, is missing. 3 of the May Mothers go to great lengths to help Winnie find her son, and the police are forced to scrutinize the other mothers in order to find this little boy. This book really seems entertaining and filled with action, and being a mother, I feel like I can connect with it a little better than some. I'm just really looking forward to reading this title. This is expected to come out on May 1st. The last book is Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. Zori and Lennon have made sure to avoid each other at all costs. When they are taken on a camping trip and things start to go sour, they find themselves alone in the wilderness together. Being alone in the wilderness brings up deep feelings, and they are forced to hash out their differences and decide whether their new connection is true or if it's just a result of the fresh air, the twinkling stars, and the magic of the wilderness. I love love stories, so this is something that is definitely up my alley, and right now I'm craving a good love story. I just need to read one! This one is expected to come out April 3rd, so I'm hoping to get my hands on it as soon as possible, and I will be sure to review it as soon as I am finished with it. Well, there you have it. 5 of my greatest anticipated reads for the spring of 2018. I would love to hear if any of you have read these or would like to read these in the comments below. Be sure to like this video, and if you'd like to see more great content, subscribe and be sure to hit the bell button to be updated every time I post a new video. I post videos on Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching. Bye!